Hello, hello, my fellow Sticks and Stoners. If you live in the Chicago area, which you probably all do, because this is going to be a local show, I would hope. How do you feel about Lightfoot? How do you feel about what she's doing and how she's acting with the crime and the teachers and just everything as a whole? What is your opinion on her? I don't have a good one. I really don't. I have a negative view on her because of her policies and her hatred of literally the middle class and people. Like, she hates cops. She hates anybody who questions her. It's plainly obvious. Like, every time somebody would question her, she would explode. She would go off, try to destroy them. That's very not very Mary-like. But we're living in a time where people think that once they get a little bit of power, it can never be taken away. And that's what happened. We gave these politicians literally unlimited power. And now they don't want to give it up. They don't want to ease these mandates or these restrictions. It almost feels like unvaccinated people is the new term we're using for people nobody wants. Deplorables, I guess you would like to. Hillary Clinton said one day. Kind of feels like you want to go to a restaurant and eat. If you don't show your card, you don't eat. You don't get to sit down. But yet, if you want to take the food out, you can go into the restaurant, stand there for 30 minutes while they're preparing your food in the restaurant with them. Talk to people. You can walk around the restaurant like they don't give a fuck. But yet, you can't sit down and eat as if because you have the vaccine, you're allowed to sit down to eat as opposed to anything else. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. Either shut your place down completely or don't shut it down at all. I guess that's the good thing about capitalism. If you don't like it, go somewhere else, and that's exactly what's happening. There are companies that are going to fail. Little companies are going to fail if they follow with this little restriction, this mandate. I'm hearing a lot of complaints from a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know, saying that they just wanted to enjoy their day, have a meal, and they were told, no, you cannot eat here because you don't have a vaccine. That is, in my personal opinion, doesn't really work well. And again, that doesn't make any sense. You could walk into a restaurant unvaxxed. As long as you're wearing your mask, you can walk into these restaurants, order your food, stand in line. They have you wait there for about 20-25 minutes while they prepare your food. And you get your food, you leave, you go home. Okay. So, how the hell does this vaccine... See, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm completely confused. Like, either go all the way or don't go at all. Like, how it just doesn't make any sense. It's like how quickly people forget history. Not too long ago, in this country, we were telling black folks, you can't eat with the white folks. You can't. You just can't. You can't drink from the same water fountain. You can't be in the same establishment. Go to the back of the line. Go to the back of the bus. You're not welcome here. This is oddly familiar. And then if you go a little further back in time, you get where's your star, Jew? Where are your papers? This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. When are people going to realize that we're going down a very dangerous path here? Very dangerous path. And some people some, very few, are actually they actually want this. They want people forcibly to get this vaccine. They're okay with forcing people to get a vaccine. They're okay with shutting people out of normal life. They're okay with locking people up. That's not okay. That is not America. That is not the United States of America. And we're sitting here, and as I'm sitting here, I realize, we're really going down a very scary path. Like, Republicans want to open everything up. They want to get back to work. They want you to get back to work. They want to help. Well, not all of them. I mean, some of them are corrupt, just as corrupt as everyone else. But there are a handful of good Republicans out there. And you know what? There's a handful of Democrats that are out there that are good too. They're so based in their own party, they don't run a side with good. They will do whatever the Democratic Party tells them to do. So we sit here, and as we discuss this, lawmakers right now are trying to reduce your freedoms so that way they can do pretty much whatever they want. First, it was wear a mask. Okay, we wore the mask. Then it was quarantine if you get sick. Okay, that's what we did. And they put out these numbers that, I mean, I'm not an expert, but they look pretty inflated. Didn't make any sense. And me personally, I didn't see it. I've had, I want to say, 3 surgeries over the past year and a half at a very, very popular hospital, very busy hospital. And some of the nurses there said they didn't see as much COVID as they were told they were going to see. And it wasn't as bad. They weren't sending patients to other hospitals because their hospital was full. It's just, and this is in Chicago. Like, I didn't see it. They don't see it. And if those doctors and nurses at the hospital don't see it, who do you believe? You got people telling me what the news is telling you, and then you got stuff that you see with your own eyes. Like, honestly, make your own opinion about this. Like, do your own research. Do your own research. That's another phrase that really, really triggers the left. Do your own research. I've noticed if you comment something or post something and you give numbers or you give your opinion and you say, don't believe me, look it up for yourself, the left tends to attack you. They get really pissed off because you simply say, go look for yourself. And they think that that's some kind of like, what's the term, dog whistle or something. I don't know. I can't seem to understand what and why the left thinks the way they do. So, recently I was in an argument with somebody. Well, I wouldn't say argument, but it was more of me saying my opinion and somebody stepping in and saying that, saying nothing. They attacked me on my grammar because I didn't use proper punctuation. I was attacked because she said that I had little dick energy, which is very hilarious. Like, I don't know you. Why are you attacking me on my physical body? Like, what? Like, who are you? Like, I don't understand. You're gonna attack me because I didn't use a couple of periods and commas? Like, for real? Non-legible? If you can read English, you can read what I wrote. It's not hard. I simply said I do not like the fact that these vaccine mandates are really killing businesses. They're destroying this economy. You got people that just want to go to work. You got nurses who were laid off, who were forcibly made to quit because they just couldn't. They didn't want to take the vaccine. Now, when you got doctors and nurses and military personnel and people in the government and all that sort of stuff refusing to take this vaccine, that's an eye opener. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I think the vaccine works? Yes and no. depending on, just yes and no. Am I against vaccines? No, I'm not. If you need the vaccine, you want the vaccine, go get it. That should be your choice. But that's the thing. It should be your choice. There shouldn't be a force anything. You shouldn't be forced to do something just to keep your job or just to be able to enjoy regular life. You shouldn't be forced. It's not right. These mandates, they're really hurting society. You've got kids, little kids in these masks that are having trouble breathing. They're not socializing the way that they should. Kids need to get dirty. Kids need to get sick. That's how you grow your immunity. And it seems like this country just went backwards with the science. Like everybody just seemed to forget how everything works, And it keep your hands clean. Wash your hands, You go to the washroom, wash up before you get out. Common sense, Just be clean, be safe. It's been however long it's been, 2 years, something like that. This virus has been ravaging through the world, and I really haven't taken much precaution on the matter. I just washed my hands, and I kept myself healthy, because that's what you should do every day of your life. You don't need the government to tell you how to be healthy. You don't need the government to tell you what you can and can't do. Does everybody remember in Chicago a while back ago, they tried to put a sugar tax? Like, for real, a sugar tax? You're going to tax drinks because it has just a little bit more sugar than you want them? Like, who are you, the government? Who are you to tell us what we can and can't do when it comes to putting stuff in our bodies? That's our freedom. We can do whatever we want. If we want to load sugar into our bodies, that's our prerogative. Like, you have no say in that. If we want to take a shot, we'll take the shot. If we don't want to take the shot. It just, none of this makes sense. We're living in a world where it's backwards. You get attacked for your opinion, and you don't even they don't give you any kind of other facts or anything. They just attack you on your character. Like, oh my God, look at you. Your hair's nasty. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I know I'm ranting. I'm going off. It's early. I just woke up. I figured I'd drop a video. Let everybody know what's going on here at Sticks and Stones. Agree to disagree. We have a good show getting built up here. We got a lot down. We're in the infancy stage. We're trying to get everything going. Please be patient with us. We're doing everything we can to get everything together. The team that I have put together, we don't have all the available days together. We all work. We're all middle class. We're all blue collar. We do 9 to 5. We try to do everything we can to make a living. And right now, it's really hard to just make that living. Inflation's up, as far as I know, 7%. The cost of bread is up. The eggs, milk. You got some sales here and there, some stores trying to compensate, try to help people out, but it's not working. The supply chain is fucked up. Now I read an article saying that a lot of truck drivers are going to lose their jobs because they're not getting the shot. What do you think that's going to do to the supply chain? What do you think? Oh my God, we can't even get cat food. There's not even cat food on the shelves. Like, our cats can't even eat. Like, damn. I'm going to have to let old Kitty Mackenzie over here go outside and hunt for mice and rats. Because you can't afford the wet food. There's nothing on the shelves. Like, come on, people. Open your eyes. And then for the people who hoard, stop buying an overabundance of stuff. Get what you need. Get what you think you're going to need, and then get out. Like, there are other people that need this stuff. You are not the most important person in the world. Like, there's other people around you that need toilet paper or paper towels or food or cat food or household appliances, anything. Like, this is ridiculous. We shouldn't have this kind of shortage. I mean, the supply chain is bad, but it's not that bad. If you just buy within your means and buy what you need and just get out, the shelves would still be somewhat stocked. Now, that's, again, my opinion. This is all opinion. I'm not spouting out facts. I have no paperwork here, no proof of anything that I'm saying. I'm just saying what I feel. This is my opinion, and this is opinionated. This is an opinionated show. We're gonna have people on the show in like interview format. We're gonna try to do as much as we can, grow as much as we can, and we're gonna get there. I can use all the help I can get, but this is basically just a community of people coming together to make our voices actually heard, and then this is the only way to do it. So help us out. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. We do and will read the comments. You ask a question, we'll answer. We'll do whatever we can. This is a team effort here. It's a team effort at Sticks and Stones, and I appreciate everything. Thank you. And as always, have fun, be safe, wear a condom.